Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gati and Sthiti, changes and no changes. These two things always remain together. Changes cannot be established without a reference to the changeless. Simple rule. Like when we are traveling, and if it is a night time and you look outside the flight, you don't see anything there. No reference. And therefore, inside we are sitting, we don't get the experience that we are moving. The flight is moving. There is no experience because there is no reference of the changeless. But when the flight reaches a little down and we start seeing the mountains, the rivers, the houses, then we start getting the feeling that we are moving. And that speed becomes more and more as we go lower and lower. And when we land on the land, then the speed becomes too much. So this is the experience. Now what we have learned? Changes can be established with reference to the changeless. Now the question is, where is our attention? Is our attention on the changing or the changeless? If our attention is on the changing, then what will happen? Changes are inevitable. Accept gracefully and live happily. But what happens? Changes happen and we don't want to accept the changes as they are happening. So as the age grows, the changes in the body will be happening. See? Nobody can stop it. Accept it gracefully. But we are unable to recognize this. See, now the question is, why we are not able to recognize? This secret, if we know, then we can play the game of life as meditation. See? Now take an example. One of my friends, she is a doctor, I don't know where is she now, in US. So once her old father came to US staying with her for medical checkup. Why? Because in India there are no good doctors and in America there are Indian doctors. Now what can be misery in this world if you have this vision? See, in India you pay less, there you pay through nose. That's it. So all the doctors tried to see what is wrong, what is wrong. And everywhere the results came, everything is perfect. And this old man, he was telling his daughter, all the doctors here are useless. Everybody says, I am okay, I am not okay. I don't feel I am okay. So now what that daughter will do? Frustration. As the youngsters become frustrated because of the elders, there is no comparison to that. So then go and ask some Babaji. I was handy. So she came. Swamiji, this is the problem in my house. What should I do? I said, you are a doctor also. You get fees, paid fees in? Yes. My fee is good lunch. That's it, nothing else. Not from the fridge, not from the microwave. Fresh. So I went. After we finish our food, then I told that girl, I said, you go away, I'll talk to Papa. I said, yes, Maharaj, how is life? How do you like America? Swamiji, America is useless. Here, none of the doctors know anything. I don't know how they become doctor. Straight away coming to the point, what happened? He told. See, I told them that there is something wrong, but they don't understand. So I kept quiet. He said, when I was a accountant in Larsen and Toubro, I was able to remember the last spreadsheet. There is nothing to remember, only columns and figures. But I used to remember everything. Now I don't remember the things. Therefore something is wrong. So I went to the doctors and they cannot understand this thing. What should be done? I said, look here, you ask me, I got only one solution to all the problems. There is no second solution. What is the solution? I said, think. What is there to think? I said, you answer my questions. Okay. Don't argue, answer my questions. Agreed. When you are young, how much weight you were able to lift? Say, let's say 10 kilo, yes. Now how much weight you can lift? Maybe 2 kilo or 1 kilo like that. Very good. When you are young, how many laddus you used to eat? Oh, how do you know I like laddu? I said, that's a different question. You answer my question. I used to eat, we used to have competition. Then who eats maximum number of laddus? And I always was first. I could take as many as 20, 25, 30, 40. Now how much you take? Now if I look at the laddu, I feel disgusted. No. Very good. So, what is happening? Your faculties are becoming weak with the age, is it not? He said, yes. What is great about it? I say, remember, memory is also a faculty. So, accept gracefully that you are old. Don't bring your past. When I was young, this was happening. Why this is not happening now? Because you are old. Now, what is the problem? Problem is, I was remembering great. Now I don't remember properly. So who is this I? First I was associated with the young body. Now the same I is associated with the old body. So I has changed or not? I is the same. What has changed is the upadhi, the conditioning through which the I is expressing. Now meditation starts. Where are you? With your upadhi, conditioning, or the one which is expressing through the conditioning? See? Therefore, when we suggest meditation is living in utter present. That's all. But then struggle is only when you do not remain in the present. So, last time this happened, this time this happened. So, we are not in the present. See, friends. And this happens only because we create memories when we live in this world. Those memories are stored in our mind. And then always we compare. When I was young, it was like that. Now it is like that. When I was young, there was not so much of traffic on the road. Now there is a traffic inside the house also. Constantly comparing. Now the one who is comparing, he is the same, is it not? He has not changed. You remember your childhood, okay? You remember your middle age. You remember your good experience and bad experiences. Can you remember my experiences? Because you are not associated with I as your conditioning. Therefore, what is meditation? Don't talk about your past. But for us, meditation means, sit properly. See? And thereafter, go on pumping the air. First with the left nose, second the right nose, and then this thing, that thing. I always get confused. When I start that, which hole I have pulled in and thrown, I get confused. How does it matter? But then, that is not useless, that is useful, but with understanding, not mechanical. Whenever you do anything mechanically, see, you get caught up in that. The charm of life is lost. Anything you do mechanically. To enjoy, to discover happiness, you have to be 100% present. Like the example I gave, I know this our Ram Raksha by heart, like many of you know. So when the chanting is going on, that time I keep on doing my this computer thing, the phone things, and the chanting goes on. So the mind is not required. Where mind is not required and things are going mechanically, that is samsara. So mind has to be fully available. Our mind is available partly in the present. See? So when we are in the present, immediately we go in the past. See? Like somewhere I went for my talks, I think Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter I was talking. Swamiji, last time you came, you spoke on Bhagavad Gita, the same chapter. This time also you are telling the same chapter. But this time it is different. Last time it was different. I said, do you know why? Last time you are different, now you are different. Whenever we get influenced by the past, we are samsari. See? So, what is living in meditation? Don't bring the past in the present. That is the reason we do not allow much more inquiries about, Swamiji, where are you from? Where were you born? But why were you born? No need. No need. And even if casually, if you have to say something and forget. Don't carry the memory. That is the greatest meditation. Forget. When you forget everything, you come to a point that you cannot forget. And that is you are. Because, be attentive. Last time, Swamiji, you had a different camera, you had a big phone, and all. Now this time it is not there. So, you are talking about some objective thing. Now, I am, is it a memory or an experience? When the experience is that of memory, principle of time is born. When the experience is not that of memory. Now find out, what is that experience which doesn't involve memory? See? Slowly you will discover that memory is possible when something is caught through sense organs, mind and intellect. So that experience which involves the operation of sense organs, mind and intellect, there the memory can happen. So for example, if I ask you, do you know the 15th chapter of Gita? Yes, I used to chant as a child, but now let me try if I remember or not. So, where is that 15th chapter of Gita in your memory? You try to borrow it and try to chant. Okay. Will I say or ask this question, do you remember you? No. Do you know you? Do you remember we met in that cinema hall? And the second question, do you remember yourself? Is this question valid? Do you remember yourself? No. Do you know yourself? Therefore, memory is at the mind. Knowledge is at being. And therefore, do not bring the past in the present. This principle I tell you, what has influenced me is this. I had a great fortune of meeting many Mahatmas, going to so many Mahatmas and learn from everyone. My only thing is learn. And one thing I learned from all of them, none of them ever asked me, where are you from? What is your mother tongue? Where were you born? What is your educational qualification? Who is your guru? Nobody asked. See? How important it is. Living in this awareness is meditation. Then you discover everywhere the same principle. See? Now, see how it happens. Suppose I talk to her. I said, do you remember in Chirawa I used to go to your brother and we used to go to that Babaji and in his samadhi and this thing, that thing. So what I am doing? I am talking about the past. Now when this is heard between two of us by a third person, he said, Swamiji, you went to Chirawa? I also went there. Which year you went? Samsara begins. We want to get involved in discussions. And what is the discussion? Discussion is our association with similar kind of event. Samsara born. Therefore, our mantra is, who asked you? See? And for that, technique is also given. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Observe this. Anywhere where a few people come together and they start talking, the same thing happens. One person says, this happened in one place where we are having a retreat. So, one morning, one lady came after a meditation class. Swamiji, last evening, when I was going to my room, I saw a small baby snake crossing in front of my room, and I was so afraid. So whole night I could not sleep. Because if there are some more snakes, what will happen? So I closed and I was sitting on my bed and all the time observing whether a snake comes or not or like that. And I was so tired. I said, that's why you finish your sleep in the meditation. So when she was talking like this, there was another person. I saw a big snake. Competition with the size of the snakes. Is it necessary? See, friends, how simple it is. This is meditation. Simply sitting for half an hour like a dumb and getting disturbed the whole day. That is why we say half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. Such people bring bad name to meditation. See? There is one lady, she used to come regularly for my satsang. And one day her daughters called me. Swamiji, you do not know us, but we are the daughters of so and so, and she comes to your lecture regularly. All your lectures she has heard. So very good. Then you please tell her. She comes from her satsang and she goes on telling us the same thing what you told, and we have to listen, and we are not interested. We are busy with the school and all that. But she says, no, sit. We are fed up. So what is happening? She is bringing a bad name to satsang. Satsang is not for others, it is for us. See, satsang is not a social service. Satsang is by the one, to the one, all alone, without feeling lonely in life. Living in that mode is living in meditation. This we have to just get a click only once in a lifetime. Click. The click will be happening by the divine will. From our side, we have to consciously work on this thing. So when we are wanting to live in meditation, for living in meditation, wrong notions are to be removed. See, meditation according to Vedanta is different. Meditation according to Dharma Shastra, according to Yoga Shastra is different. Word is the same. See? According to Dharma Shastra, Paropakaraya. See? Our body is meant for helping others. Paropakar. See? This topic was given to me recently somewhere. Sai Baba temple in Australia, I think. Paropakara idam shariram. See? So, meditation is recognizing our being, and this recognition happens without the operation of sense organs, mind and intellect. Now this is a definition. Meditation is an experience which does not involve operation of sense organs, mind and intellect. Therefore, this meditation does not begin in time, remains for some time and ends after some time. Because where we did meditation in Uttarkashi place, when 1947 time, it was very cold, the area. Now carry that memory. When we were there, it was such a nice meditation, I think I should go to that place again. You go there and become more frustrated because everything has changed. Therefore, We have to live in meditation 24/7. Living in meditation 24/7 means going beyond a limited performance of meditation. I was a child in a limited time. I was a teenager for a limited time. I am in middle age for a limited time. I will be old person limited time. But I am always there. Recognizing this and thereafter playing the game of life is meditation. In Dharma Shastra, in Upasana and in Yoga, see, there meditation is done. And the notions are changed. Earlier, Dharma Shastra, earlier I was eating everything, veg, non-veg, everything. But now I have decided I will eat only wheat grass. So earlier I was like that, now I am like that. Earlier I used to wake up at 10 o'clock, now I wake up at 9 o'clock. Slowly I am improving. I is still there. Earlier I used to understand nothing, now I understand everything. See? So what is our understanding about meditation? See? Changing the notion from the bad I to the better I. But I is still there. Meditation according to Vedanta is not freedom for I, but freedom from I. This is the reason Bhagwan Shankaracharya writes, Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. Ramate, not strugglate. See? Meditation. Don't disturb. Okay, meditation in progress. 6:30, 10. Ganti baj gaye through meditation. It's not a military drill. It is unbroken experience. See? And all that we do in Dharma Shastra or Yoga, do it. And from that learn. Don't do anything mechanically. Spiritual life is not a mechanical lifestyle. See? When you do anything mechanically, after some time, you get frustrated, disgusted. There was one lady in Mumbai. One day she came, Swamiji, please, I don't know what is happening to me. I said, I also don't know. Relax. You know, we belong to this Pushti Marga. In Pushti Marga, they do a lot of puja. Right from morning they start, and they have got a small Balakrishna and everything, nice puja, everything. And I have been doing it for years, but now I don't know what is happening. I have no interest. I do it just for the sake of doing, because my mother-in-law will become angry. Therefore, I do. But mind is zero there. And I know I am cheating. Why this is happening? I said, don't conduct a wrong inquiry. If this is becoming mechanical, drop it. See, this is what we have to learn. Doing japa, continue. When your speech becomes mature, purified, this speech, Vaikari Vani, will quieten. We don't have to struggle to keep our mouth shut. See? There is one, my Amma, She has been coming for my satsang and also helps me in many things. Does not talk one word. Suppose she is with me for 7 hours, 8 hours. Not a single word. It's not she's bored. No. She's at peace. See? And when you are living that experience, you can very easily recognize where is who is where. Agitations, disturbance. I want this, I want. No, man. Relax. And this can come if the definition of meditation changes. Meditation is not becoming extraordinary. Meditation is dropping all the extra, including fat. Remain out there. We don't have to prove. Therefore, wrong notions are not replaced by right notions. Then, wrong notions are dropped without creating new notions. This is exactly what happens when we go to sleep. In sleep, the notion is, I am in Dubai, this is 2025, it's very hot. And when the deep sleep begins, the notion, I am in Dubai, 2025, very hot, gone. Do we disappear? This unchanging factor is our essential nature. All other things are okay. So like the yoga people, Bhagavan Krishna also says, Shucho deshe pradishtapya sthiramasanam atmanaha natyuchritam natinicham chailajana kushottaram tatrekagram manakrutva na kinchita vichintayet. So what we do? First part we do lot. See, you have a proper asana. In one place, after my talk was over, then I left that place. After about 6 months or so, one person met me. He says, Swami, do you remember you came to that place? I said, yes, I remember. And I said, I also remember. I spoke there on 6th chapter of Gita. He said, from that day onward, I stopped doing meditation. Very good. You are realized, no, my problem has increased. Why? I am not able to do meditation because I am not getting the asana. You told, Shaila Jana Kushottaram. So grass, on that the deer skin, on that cloth. Grass I got, cloth I got. The animal skin I am not getting. I said, you have got a skin? Yes, that is the animal skin. Where are we lost? Mechanical. See? And then yogaha, chitta vritti nirodha. Why? Eyes are given for what? For seeing, see. Mind is given for what? For thinking, think. See? And therefore you will see, the moment meditation means we sit down, try to. See? And then chitta vritti nirodha. And there Patanjali described vrittaya, panchataya, klishta, klishtacha. There are 5 types of thoughts. They are klishta, aklishta. Klishta, troublesome. Aklishta, not troublesome. Nirodha, keep quiet. And it never happens. You ask any yogi, has he or she really attained 100% freedom from thoughts? Let there be thoughts. Then what we have to understand? Understand. Play. Meditation, play. Don't do. You are sitting nicely and then start playing. Suppose I become a husband. Then see what is happening to the mind. So the mind will start about the wife, various good and bad experiences. Now stop, experiment over. Now play another thing. Play meditation. Then play that you are, for example, a software engineer. And then play what program you are developing, what is the difficulty, blah, 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 blah. After that, stop. Then one day you will discover the thoughts are born with reference to something. That reference is value or importance we have given to something or somebody. As many thoughts we get in our mind about our children, do we get the thoughts about the other people's children? No. See? And yet we don't learn. Therefore, one experiment we did yesterday, so don't do meditation. Then play meditation. Like the children play home. The brother and sister, they become husband, wife. And they are playing. What for? Time pass. They are not becoming husband, they are not becoming wife. See, friends. So they are playing, nice time pass. Similarly, play meditation. Now what will be the impact? Impact will be when the children play home, they don't become husband, wife. In the same manner, when you are playing meditation, you will not become meditator. When you don't become meditator, it is neither a success nor a failure. Neither a good meditation nor a bad meditation. कल का मेडिटेशन जमा था, आज का नहीं जमा. Is it ice cream or what? कभी कभी जमता है, कभी कभी नहीं जमता. See, so chitta vritti nirodha means what? Instead of going with Patanjali's definition, go the Vedantic definition. What is that? Very simple, not difficult. Vedantic definition is, there are 3 thoughts, not 5, 3. If you go in Chidvilas, there you will get 15 plus, 4, 12 plus 3, 15 type of thoughts. Waking experiences of 4 types, dream experience 4 types, and deep sleep experience of 4 types, and then abiding in that is 3 types. So, recognize this. That experience which comes and goes is possible when there is a unchanging reference. If there is no unchanging reference, experience cannot happen. See? So, what are the 3 thoughts which we talk in Vedanta? First is waking. Waking is a thought wherein we accepted ourselves to be somebody with reference to body. Now, this is called Mithyatma. Now, this body identification has happened. Thereafter, then the second generation, 2G scam. Then the second generation is we become mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. The thoughts start coming. So what is the culprit? First culprit is I am a waker notion. What is meditation? Don't live as a waker, but you are only the experiencer of the waker. How it can be done? Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Karnataka, in the waking experience only, we are somebody. Mother, father, mother, sister, husband, wife. Do your job perfectly well. But remember, Karnataka. Don't get lost. I have done so much for her, but she doesn't recognize even. Karnataka. And when you do natak, you are neither successful nor a failure. See, an actor on the stage, he is only acting, natak. See? Therefore, when an actor kills the other person on the stage, and the other person gets killed by the gun, then the curtain downs. Thereafter, the both of them get up, chalo chai pi de yaar. Okay. Are yaar, abhi mara tha na. What happened to that death? In the same manner, we all have to play different roles. So, what is Chitta Vritti Nirodha? First, living in the waking experience without becoming a waker. How it is possible? Don't tell me it is not possible. Are you listening to me? Huh? So, Karnataka, you are only sitting and either hearing or comparing. He is telling like that. But the other Swami came who was telling something different, We don't know what should we do. All these Swamis, they are so different, It should be only one. It's not a military. By the left, quick march, 1, 2, 1. No. See? That is the reason in our religion there are no rules that you have to behave like this thing. You have got a total freedom. You are a follower of Shiva, your wife is a follower of Hanumanji, your children are the follower of Rama, Krishna, or nobody, yet all are Hindus. See? It's not a dictation. Freedom. You are free to be miserable. You are free to be happy. See, that is why there is no element of conversion. There is no beginning. It is beginningless wisdom. See? Do we have somebody like, the scientist who discovered physics? No. Physics is a science. So many people have contributed. Therefore, there is no date before this date that Mahatma was not there. Now he is born, now he is destroying whatever is created. No. This eternal presence has to be discovered by us. And why we are not able to do it? Because we are getting caught in waking as the reality. Then, if it is the reality, it should never disappear. But it disappears. Then another reality comes up, the dream. Now recognize this. Nobody dreams the dream as a dream. The dream is a solid reality. How long? Till the dream is on. Now these two experiences, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha, as we are not disturbed, agitated because of the loss or gain in the dream when? After we are awake. Similarly, when we are awake from this waking dream. See, we have conquered yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha, 2 layers of thoughts. Then the third one. What is the third? Is the deep sleep. What is deep sleep? Patanjali says, abhava pratyayalambana vrittihi nidra. Deep sleep is experience of absence of everything. So these 3 thoughts, nirodha, meaning wakers waking does not disturb me, dreamers dreaming does not disturb me, deep sleepers deep sleep does not influence me, because I support the waking, dream and deep sleep. That is what I am. We are not doing anything. It is not doing, but it is being. Therefore, one of our book is Knowing is Being. See? For this purpose, Vedanta Shastra tells, look at the world with 2 standpoints. See? One standpoint is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. When we take this world as an illusion, what will happen? Following things will happen if we analyze properly. We see the mirage waters, and the animal also sees the mirage waters. Now what is the difference? We see, we enjoy, and we get out. But the animals, they see, they take it as real, they want to drink water, they run after that and die. Same way, we take these worldly experiences, that of mother, father, husband, wife, guru, shishya, as real and become frustrated. See? Samaj Seva, if it is done for a time pass, it is spiritual practice. The social service, if it is done for improving the society, is wrong. See, I am a teetotaler. If I am asked, you should try to do something good for the society, what I will think? Nobody should drink. Because I am a teetotaler. See? There was one conference, Reverence for Life. A Sindhi group, Sadhu Vaswani's mission. It happened in Pune many years before, in 80s. I still remember that. I learnt a lot from there. So, I was supposed to attend the whole thing and then give valedictory address. So I had to listen to the whole mess. 2 days. 3rd day was the conclusion. And there the topic was reverence for life. And all the speakers spoke only one thing. How non-vegetarian is bad, vegetarian is good. And then they get so excited about it. And one person went to an extent, said, when I see those people who are non-vegetarians, when I see them, I feel they are the mobile graveyards of the dead animals. Social service. Now what business we have got, what others do? We have no business. But that is spirituality. See, my friends, the vegetarian people think we are superior than the non-vegetarians. See? And then there is a third variety now, vegan. They think they are superior than the vegetarians. Where are we lost? Therefore, let us be like If you want to get an example, there is no example. But yet just a compromising example is be like the mirror. Mirror is in meditation. Reflects everything, rejects nothing, retains nothing, and mirror does not have history. See? You can play this meditation everywhere you go. You will never be miserable. In London, England somewhere, there was one old church, huge one, completely broken because there was a lot of fighting between the Catholics and Protestants and all this. So, their broken church became a monument. So my friend took me there. All places, dead bodies are buried, and on that the statues are kept. So you have to walk through the graveyard. And then there was one small niche in the wall, and there was one small mirror. So I was going, you have seen that mirror? It's a very known mirror. Everybody comes and looks into it. Oh, I went there. And then I was looking this way, that way. Swami, what are you seeing? I say, I am seeing all those people who have seen in this mirror, where they are hidden. Now, how many people have seen in this mirror? Swamiji, you are funny. What is this? I said, I want to know how many people have seen in this mirror. And who are those? Like a visitor's book. Swamiji, I don't understand. I said, learn. Spiritual life, living in meditation, is be like a mirror. How simple? Now what is a mirror? Mirror does not have the past. Mirror does not have the future. Mirror does not have the album. जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन बाढ़. When you start leading life with this understanding and wisdom, then I is not born. So meditation is freedom from I, not freedom for I. See? Then should we simply remain dumb? Why? Meditation realize हो गया अब क्या करूं? No. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Enjoy every moment in life. You know what is happiness? Happiness is 100% presence. What is misery? We are torn in the time, space and object. That is misery. Therefore, whenever, whatever we are doing, if it is done with 100% involvement, you will never get bored, you will never get tired, you will never get frustrated, and the most important, you will never compare. You know the three limitations of mind? One limitation is carrying the burden of the past. Second limitation is worrying about the unborn future. And third is comparison in the present. Stop these three. You are in the present without going to sleep. Because in sleep also we are in the present. This is what Bhagavan Krishna says, go to sleep. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The awakened one is awakened to that to which average people are sleeping. And average people are sleeping to which the wise man is awakened. Therefore, wise man understand the standpoint of the ignorant. Ignorant people can never understand it. See, Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was once told by Vivekananda, then Narendra, that you have sent me a word and asked me to come and meet you. Are you getting attached to me? A guru is not supposed to be attached to the disciple. See how vocal he was. Then he said, look here, you accept the guru with the suspicion, doubt and try. Try marte kaise Babaji. See? But the guru knows what the disciple is. The difference between we looking at the Mahatmas is suspicion and doubt. The difference between Mahatmas looking at us is they know that Deha Vimane Galite Vidnyate Paramatmani Yatra Yatra Manoyati Tatra Tatra Samadayaha. Therefore, the love of the Mahatmas is not a verb, I love you, but it is an experience. See? So this experience, where experiencer is not born, is living in meditation. See? Nobody can help us in this. We have to ourselves discover. Therefore, let us not have that notion. Meditation means, we start with like a military drill. Put your asana properly, this thing, that thing, sit properly, and then close your eyes. And, sir, how long we have to do meditation? Maybe 300 years. Oh God. No. Relax. Therefore, this is the takeaway for today. Meditation is not a verb. It is a noun. Like love, when it becomes a verb, the boy falls in love with the girl. He falls. Mother has love for the child, therefore the mother doesn't fall. She rises. Word is the same. I love him, my boyfriend. Thereafter, a child is born. Then, I have love for my child. So, there is a difference. Exactly the same way. When we do meditation, it will begin and end. But the love, if it is an experience, it doesn't begin and doesn't end. Exactly the same way. Meditation never begins and never ends. See? Bhagavan Krishna says, Sthitva syam antakalepi brahma nirvana mrichyati. Only once in a lifetime, not twice. Whatever is repeated is Prakriti. Paramatma is unrepeated. Finite can be repeated, infinite cannot be repeated. That infinite being is our essential nature. We have not done anything, but if you observe your own being, your asana has become steady. There is no pain anywhere in your body. Your mind is free from thoughts. And the small I disappeared. Which was covering the absolute I. this covering of wrong notion is like the husband covers the man, the waves cover the ocean covers the water. So objects cover the sense organs cover the mind covers the eye, this eye covers the life, this life covers the Chaitanya. So we discard one by one. Worldly objects is not an issue for us. So we have removed first covering and come to the sense organs. Now we are no more enslaved by the obsession at the sense organs level. We have removed the second curtain, come to the mind. The mind has experience of joy and sorrows, but we do not become joyful or sorrowful. So we have crossed the mind and come to the I. Now this I is the one who becomes joyful and sorrowful, but when we drop without becoming joyful or sorrowful, meaning experience without experiencer, we have merged in the principle of life. Up to here is our area of operation. Hereafter, he takes over. This is Jivan Mukti. Like the space, we have come to that experience. Body is steady, breathing is slow and shallow, mind no agitations and no sleep, intellect nobody. This is just being without becoming a meditator. And therefore, there is neither success nor a failure. take deep breathing once or twice. Then you will see that the mind is including the body in its womb. And the total mind is as if reduced to the individual mind. And after that, the pain in the knees, the thoughts about the world, everything begins. Because thoughts pertain to the individual mind, not to the total mind. Shape is given to the space because the reference of a container. Shape given to the water because of the shape of the container. Similarly, mind takes the shape of the body and somebody is born. Meditation is going beyond the specific existence and merge in the total existence. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord and relax. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.